Hello guys, here's Roman from Tentech. Welcome to the second part of this two-part series where I show you how you can create these two Mace designs in Blender. Let's dive right in. In the first part we created this design right here. If you want to check it out, it's gonna be linked in the description. For now, hide it by pressing H and go back to the viewport shading mode on top right here. Make sure you have the plugin Loop Tools enabled, because we're gonna need it in this tutorial. First of all, add a new circle by pressing Shift A and choose Circle. Reduce the vertex count to 8 right here, like I've already done, in the little menu on the left bottom. And go into edit mode by pressing Tab. Fill the circle by pressing F. Scale it down a little bit by pressing S. And extrude it by pressing E. Scale it up. Extrude it again. Extrude it again. Scale it down. Gonna move it down a little bit by pressing G, Z. Like this. Now scroll out a little bit and extrude it until you have the desired length. Like this. Extrude it again for the top part. And select every other face by holding Shift and selecting them. Extrude them along the normals by pressing Alt E. Somewhat like this. And scale them down by pressing SZ. Like this. Now we need 3 loop cuts. For that, press Ctrl R. And use the mouse wheel to increase the number to 3. Like this. For the next step, Shift select those edges. And hit S to scale. Like this. Maybe a little bit less. This looks alright to me. Now let's add the top part. Switch to face selection mode by pressing 3 and select this face, extrude it and scale it outwards a little bit, again and again, scale it inwards, gonna move it down like this. Maybe it's a little bit too big, I'm gonna scale it down even more, somewhat like this. Now let's add some spikes to the bottom. For that I'm gonna select the bottom face loops by holding Alt and Shift and clicking on them and hit I to inset them. Make sure the individual checkbox is checked, otherwise it's gonna look different. Now press W, Loop Tools, Circle. Open the little menu on the top right here. And switch to individual origins and scale them down. Press E to extrude and hit M, collapse. Like this. If you want, you can do the same on the top, but I don't like it. I will add a little bit of detail. For that I'm gonna add another loop cut right here, slide it up. Select this face loop, hit Alt E, extrude faces along normals. Select this edge loop and slide it down by pressing G, Z. Like this. And I want a ring in the middle too. For that I'm gonna hit Ctrl R, slide it down a little bit, and hit Ctrl R a second time, slide it up. Select this face loop with Alt, hit Alt E, faces along normals. Select those 2 edge loops and hit Ctrl V, bevel them, like this. That looks alright to me. Now for the coloring, I'm gonna switch into the materials view. Select everything with A and add a new material and make it gray. Hit the sign. And now select those two face loops. Create a new material and make it brown. Like this. And hit a sign. And that's basically it for the second maze design. Let's bring the other maze back by hitting Alt-H. Select it and move it up. Okay, it's a little bit different size, so I'm gonna scale it with S. About like this. Move it to the side. And here you have your two maze designs. As said before, if you want to check out the tutorial for the first one, it's linked in the description. If you want to know how to make a basic render setup, there's another video linked in the description. And I thank you for watching, I hope you liked it. And we're gonna see us next time. Goodbye!